널 손잡이가 빠졌어.
Marinette wakes up because Adrien called her and he reminds her they're meeting at the swimming pool later. Her hands start shaking and she goes downstairs. Dude, the finished version is so goofy compared to the unfinished one that was leaked. Like, what the hell are those filters? The Switch? I can't take this seriously, I'm sorry. Who the hell edited this?
Aren't you gonna eat, sweetie?
My name is Bella Hadid.
I'm sure those butterflies are just like the ones I had on my first date with your dad. Yeah, did you have a clue who humiliated you too before you met her father? Marinette drops the cereal bowl and Sabine doesn't get mad. I don't usually talk about the animation, but what the fuck is this? I know that ain't milk. Someone put their milk in there instead of the cow. Also, Marinette is so lucky the writers didn't give her the stereotypical Asian mom. Then again, Sabine was based off his ex or something. And the dad was based off of himself. Oh. Anyways, we get to the pool and Marinette holds Adrien's hand and keeps staring at their joint hands. Marinette sees a picture of Kim and this girl at the reception and starts shaking. Boo-hoo. You're shaking. Are you sure you're alright? Don't worry, Adrien, the writers are trying to make us feel bad for calling her a creep for stalking you. It'll be over soon. I'm alright. I love the swimming pool. Yeah, you sure loved tormenting Kagami at the swimming pool in Mr. Pigeon 72. The two go to change and Marinette can't reach her shoes and she's breathing heavily. Marinette, what's going on with you? It's called retcon. Tiki. Marinette goes to the pool and is still shaking. Kim, who just so conveniently happens to be there, greets her and Adrien gets in the pool and asks if she needs a hand. Little flashback of a locker with bugs in it and she runs away. Do these kids not know how swim caps work? Adrien, that's not how you wear a swim cap. Is he wearing it for decoration? Maybe that's why Marinette ran away. What am I saying? She's wearing it even more wrong. What the hell is the purpose of wearing a swimming cap if it doesn't cover anything? I need to be by myself and stop being so nice to me. Girl, be so fucking for real. Kim laughs and asks what prank Adrien did to her to make her run away like that, and the girlfriend says it's not funny. Kim says she always reacts like that when someone pranks her and elaborates. Story time. Marinette goes back to the changing room and Gabby the pest officially hits rock bottom. I don't care if it's retcon, the concept of him akumarizing people when they're in the middle of a panic attack is fucking disgusting. So can we get akumatized if we're having a schizo meltdown? Schizo 3000. I'm giving you the power to make other people schizophrenic just like you. All I want in return is Ladybug and Chat Noir's miraculous. Has this guy akumatized people with other mental illnesses off screen? Skinny Kells. I am Monarch and I give you the power to change people's weight so you can be the skinniest one. All I want in return is the miraculous. If you faint while fighting them, don't blame me. Depresso Compressor. I am Monarch. I'm giving you the power to make everyone depressed. How about akumatizing a woman who just had a miscarriage? Fetus Deletus. I'm giving you the power to kill every baby on this planet. Or better, I'm giving you the power to recreate the movie Inside. This is so fucking disgusting, y'all. Fuck this pest. I wonder what Panic's akumatized form would look like. They're teasing Marinette's akumatization so casually. It's like the third time, I think. First in Ladybug, then Elation, now this. Maybe I missed some. I'm starting to think she'll never get akumatized because if she does, nobody will give a fuck. If she will, I don't know what season they're saving it for, but it's way past its due date. Then the retcon flashback sequence begins. We go a year back in 8th grade. Marinette liked Kim for some reason. Be so fucking for real, this is what you had a crush on? She has horrible taste in men. This is the equivalent to Discord mod XQD girl. And of course Marinette had pictures of this guy in her room too.
Aren't you eating, sweetie?
My name is Bella Hadid.
Marinette asks if she can skip school and Sabine says she only has a few weeks left with Chloe and not to worry about her. It's finally time for me to rant about Sabine. I've been waiting for this. Miraculous Ladybug is famous for their collection of horrible parents, so for MLB standards Sabine is one of the more decent parents. You know, doesn't control her daughter or call her a slave to her emotions or anything, or lock her up in the house, but what she's doing is still neglect. I always wondered why Marinette's parents didn't just put her in a different school since they know she was bullied for years. No, seriously, why the hell did they do nothing about the bullying? As far as we've seen, they're well aware of what she's been through and they're still keeping her in that ridiculous-ass clown school. It's not hard to register to a different fucking school. From this flashback we find out that Marinette's only friend that had her back was Socqueline, and the year the pool incident happened in canon was Socqueline's last year in that school. So it's not like Marinette was missing out on anything from that school. She wasn't close with anyone there. Why did Marinette's parents do nothing about the bullying? If you're scared of Chloe and her father, just let your daughter change schools. I'm tired of y'all pretending her parents are the best. Back to the flashback. Marinette is at school and she tries to get in unnoticed by Chloe. She gets to her locker and there are bugs under her books when she picks them up. How the hell did Chloe get them to stay under there in the first place? Then she trips on something and falls and the principal sees her out of class. Apparently this happened in the span of 10 minutes, and nobody in the hall saw Marinette freaking out? All the students were still outside a few seconds ago. What the fuck? And an anonymous student who we know is Chloe told the cunt-ass principal who y'all know I hate so much that Marinette was roaming around the hallways. And he calls her to his office. Bro, I swear this is racially motivated. Then she's late to Miss Bitch's class and Miss Bitch blatantly ignores Chloe bullying her, referencing the roaches and the paint. Also there's paint on Marinette's seat. I don't know how she didn't see it. And to think that the day's just getting started. I like how Chloe single-handedly confirmed that Marinette didn't groundlessly accuse her and the teacher is just sitting there like nothing happened. Marinette goes back to the cunt's office with green paint on her ass and 3 more hours of detention. Rose says not to blame Chloe because she's motherless and we find out that Milen is also motherless. Chloe calls Kim Goldfish Brains and he thanks her. And then she announces that she'll start going to the cafeteria to bully her there too. I'll be there to make your life a nightmare. You are not edgy, shut the hell up. Then Socqueline almost kicks Chloe in the face and she leaves. Socqueline promised Marinette's mom she'd protect her, but she can't be around all the time and next year she won't even be there anymore. Okay, no problem, just fail on purpose. Maybe next year we won't be in the same class again. Or just move schools? Why is that not an option? These two hear Kim laughing and Marinette looks at him with cute eyes. Socqueline calls him stupid and Marinette says he's nice, funny and kind of cute. I don't think we're talking about the same Kim. She asks Marinette if she'll do something about that for a change, and I wish she never asked that because that gave Marinette the idea to ask him out to the swimming pool. I think you're being too hard on him. I think she should be harder on him. Socqueline, you should have stopped her. Sabrina the stalker hears this and tells Chloe. After Marinette asks Kim out, Chloe asks him about it and says Marinette didn't ask him to the pool to swim. He asks what they're going to do if not swim and Chloe asks what he likes to do besides swimming. She's lucky the answer was laughing because what if he said murder? Or cooking? Or railing? What if he said something that Chloe couldn't turn into a fucked up prank? Anyways, she tells him they're going to laugh and whispers the plan. Marinette and Socqueline are on the bus and we get it. Marinette hasn't come up with a complicated goofy plan over her every move like she does now. She kisses Socqueline on the cheek and it's so cute. I think they should have dated instead. Marinette says she'll tell her how it went tomorrow, but we all know that's not happening. Is Socqueline psychic? Like, did she know something would go wrong? Fast forward, Marinette and the dude are having fun and she confesses. He takes out a box with spiders and I can't believe Marinette thought his cringe-ad monologue was for real. Like, he genuinely sounds like a kid in a school play. She says she loves him, opens the box with the spiders and nearly dies. I don't know, man, maybe you should have been out the door the second he started talking with that cringe-ass tone. As she falls into the pool she sees Chloe and Sabrina filming. And we get to the demonizing Chloe part. Thomas's favorite pastime. We get it, she's pure evil and can't be redeemed. We get it, Marinette can do no wrong. Yeah, we should feel bad for calling Marinette Stalkernette, okay? Chloe baby, let me tell you something. If you posted that on Twitter you'd get doxxed and a bomb surprise outside your house. All from Chuu stands. Maybe don't post that if you don't wanna die. And Socqueline saves her from that fate by kicking the phone from Chloe's hand. Marinette cries in the changing room. Kim is laughing and I really wanted Socqueline to throw a chair at him. Y'all remember the fake-ass Adrien throws chair at Kim leak on Twitter? You just had to be there. Marinette says she'll never fall in love again and that she should have had a plan. Yeah, the plan should have been never falling for an ugly-ass motherfucker in the first place. No need to become a stalker, just don't fall in love with ugly men. What are my thoughts on her monologue? Yeah, crickets. This whole episode exists solely for the purpose of further demonizing Chloe by making her the reason for Marinette's stalker tendencies. So we're supposed to believe that everything Marinette has done, literally the reason Chat Blanc happened, was because of quote-unquote trauma. This is cheap retcon. I know they just thought of adding Socqueline as Marinette's once sister-like friend, but it should have happened way earlier on for this to work. But Socqueline has literally never been mentioned at all in the show. No hints of her ever existing. That's how you know this is bullshit. I still love my baby Socqueline, but I can't ignore this. Back to the monologue. If you want me to believe that this isn't bullshit, you should have never made Mr. Pigeon 72. She was ruining a pool photo shoot in that episode. I don't see any panic attacks there. She looked perfectly fine to me. Wasn't it the same location? Was the trauma activated only because Kim was there? So if Kim had been there in Mr. Pigeon 72, would she have a panic attack there too? Socqueline should have told Sabine about this. I doubt Sabine knows this happened. By the looks of it, even Sabine doesn't know, since she seems to not know why Marinette was nervous that morning at the start of the episode. She should have told the mom so she can get a proper fucking therapist for Marinette. This should have been brought to Marinette's parents' attention, but I guess it wasn't. I guess they're not as close as the show wants us to think. Okay, I don't wanna sound evil, let's assume that this is not bullshit. So Marinette stalking Adrien and having a copy of his schedule and all the rest was trauma response. Mr. Pigeon 72 was trauma response? Alright, I believe you. I'll never tell another boy I love him again. Okay, tell girls you love them. Period. So Marinette said that she'll learn everything about her next victim, I mean crush, and that she'll make sure he's not friends with Chloe. Oh, not retcon, because in Origins Marinette didn't like Adrien because he was friends with Chloe. But she knows that Kim was friends with Chloe and she likes him, unlike Adrien. Even though the chewing gum was nothing compared to what Kim did. Okay, sure. Why the hell is Marinette suddenly worried out of nowhere? Adrien isn't friends with Chloe anymore and it's public knowledge. Trauma making her think it was a lie? That he's still friends with her and that they came up with another swimming pool prank? Shouldn't she be hiding from swimming pools if it brings back trauma? I'm so confused. It's been 9 months and Adrien has been nothing but nice to you. Kim was nice to you, but you know he had a reputation for being his ass. Adrien has the reputation of a fucking angel and you never questioned it before. You never had any doubts about this before. Bro, I'm tripping, I can't do this anymore. The next day Socqueline and Chloe are in Mr. Cunt's office talking about what happened. Assuming Socqueline brought it up.
Socqueline, you're hereby suspended for 2 weeks.
Fucking kill yourself. Ugly ass cunt. Dude, this has to be racially motivated, you can't tell me otherwise. He didn't have to expel her, but he did it anyways. He could have just given her detention and left it at that at the very least. Or even better, he could have called Marinette's parents, since she was the one who was assaulted essentially. So Marinette's parents could have gotten a fucking restraining order or something. Literally anything. This makes zero sense. You know what makes even less sense?
I'm afraid there's not much I can do. All of this happened in an extracurricular setting outside the school premises.
May I remind you what this cunt did in Adoration? He expelled Marinette for stealing even though it happened outside of school. He just happened to be around. So if he had been around when the pool incident happened, would he have done something else? Fucking hypocrite. I fucking hate this guy. What am I saying? It's not his fault. It's the fucking writers. You know what? It's not a bad writing choice actually. They just show an incompetent, hypocritical piece of shit who for some reason still has a job as principal.
Luckily when Daddy finds out how incompetent you are.
Chloe is right, he is incompetent. Anyways, they kick Socqueline out 2 weeks before the end of the school year, just like they tried on Marinette the year after. Oh, parallel. Socqueline solos. So you're telling me their next interaction after this is jubilation? Marinette being a bitch to her? Only remembering she existed because she bumped into her as she was trying to help someone? That someone being, ironically enough, the guy who kicked her out of his school for defending her? Socqueline did know that's him, right? If she did, damn, she should have let him die. She's better than me. Why the hell did Marinette never think of reaching out to her again? Oh, it would have been awkward after she sacrificed her academic life for Marinette. But in Jubilation she's not awkward at all. It's like this didn't happen. This is bullshit, incoherent writing all around. You're telling me Marinette gave Kim a miraculous even though he ruined her love life forever and turned her into a stalker, but not Socqueline who saved her? She gave Sabrina a miraculous who enjoyed tormenting her, but not Socqueline who saved her? The one who literally fits all criteria to be a superhero? What the hell is this? Like, am I the only one that this scene rubs the wrong way? Marinette owes this girl everything, and according to miraculous secret cards with canon shit on them, she's the reason for the pigtails. So she's the Socqueline copy and not the other way around. That's cute, but why the hell did Marinette not care about Socqueline at all until this? Oh right, the writers hadn't come up with her yet. Sorry, I forgot. I guess Marinette was right for telling her to stop putting herself in danger because the pest can target her, thinking she's the real ladybug, but the way she did it was questionable. Like her tone and everything, yeah. Marinette, did this mean nothing to you? You should be worshipping her. Flashback over. Marinette remembered she owes Socqueline everything even though it's not acknowledged after this and says it's all Chloe's fault. It's actually Chloe, Sabrina and Kim's fault, not just Chloe's. Speaking of Sabrina, I'm so glad we're having this conversation. I know I should feel bad for how Chloe treats her, but can I really when they present her like this? She's clearly enjoying herself. I'm not seeing any remorse. This is why I hate her so-called redemption. Does she ever actually apologize to Marinette for what she did? I don't think so. Marinette says she won't trust anyone who's friends with Chloe, but she's trusted Kim and Sabrina with the miraculous. I will say it again. What the fuck kinda writing is this? Kim says Chloe is the prettiest and funniest of them all. In front of his girlfriend? Are they dating? I'm so confused. Is he slow?
How could you say that in front of me?
Yeah, how could he say that in front of you? I can't believe this guy gets bitches. Adrien gets mad and clenches his fist. Oh, fist fight, yes please. They call him out and he says this. It's like you can't even traumatize people these days. So yeah, he's one da boys. Or one of those alpha podcast bro type motherfuckers. I bet he thinks women belong in the kitchen.
As an ardent defender of freedom of oppression,
You call the Kwamis your slaves? I don't think you should ever speak, you bastard fucking pest. Die in the worst way please.
we should be able to laugh at anything and anyone.
Your wife is dead, that's so funny, ha 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 ha. Oh, what, you're crying? Didn't you just say we should be able to laugh at anything and anyone? Ha 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 ha, your wife is fucking dead, ha ha ha. She'll always be dead, ha ha ha. You'll die in a few weeks, ha ha ha. Your son is depressed, ha ha ha. Nathalie is dying, ha 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 ha. Okay, moving on.
At least you get my sense of humor.
Of course he gets your sense of humor, he's an alpha bro himself. So he gets akumatized in the power of derision. Definition of derision: the situation in which someone or something is laughed at and considered stupid or of no value. This was taken from Oxford Dictionary. So Kim thinks Marinette is stupid and of no value? Okay. These two transform to fight him. Chat Noir nearly kills his ass and Ladybug doesn't question this. How the hell wasn't this a dead giveaway that this is Adrien? Why else would he be so mad at Kim? Is she slow too? Ladybug stops Chat Noir from killing Kim and he gets hit. She gets a lucky charm that he turns into a balloon. She detransforms and transforms again and gets another lucky charm. Kim is a fucking dumbass and I'm wondering how it's possible to make a character with such low IQ. She defeats him with a toilet bowl and we get back to the pool. Now for this dumbass scene. Kim still thinks he's the victim and that they don't get his humor. Bro, this isn't dark humor, this is straight up attempted murder. And he still doesn't see what's wrong with it. His girlfriend tries to change his mind and he says he's going to change and that he's sorry. And of course she accepts it. Just like that. That was it. That's how they resolved her trauma in one episode. Brought it up and fixed it in one episode. I'm tired of these one episode arcs, dude. Either flesh it out or don't do it at all. The problem with this apology is that even after everything that happened, this guy still thinks he's the victim. He only apologized because he was called out. If these two never went to the pool, he would have never apologized and he'd still think he was right for the spider prank. His apology was so half-assed. He didn't learn anything and he still thought he was right. I'm going to change. By that he means this will never be brought up again and he won't have any interactions with Marinette that prove he changed. Also, he literally thirsted over Chloe a few minutes ago in front of this girl and she says she's still in love with him? What the hell is going on? I bet her favorite color is red. You can't fix him, baby. I feel so bad for this girl, she deserves better. I'm not going to lie, that last scene was kinda cute. Adrien, shut up, stop being cute. Me and who? And she still can't hold his hand. This episode had a few good moments, like when Socqueline almost kicked Chloe in the face. And Socqueline in this scene because she's so pretty. About Chloe, I don't care anymore. Do what you want with her. Make her a serial killer and I won't feel anything. This 14-year-old kid is irredeemable but Gabby isn't. Okay, we get it. Fuck the writers and fuck the principal. 2 out of 10. Socqueline saved the episode from being a 0.